So today is Saturday, May 28th, Biking Day 22. We are leaving Hodgensville and the Abraham Lincoln Lodge and going about 55 miles to a place called Rough River Dam State Resort Park. So it's about 54 miles and less than 2,000 feet of climbing, so it should be a darn good day. Check out these blue skies. How do you like that? The sun is out this morning. I'm loving it. So here is the corner that you would turn left and stay left if you wanted to go to the caves, Mammoth Caves. We're gonna skip that little loop because it's a couple days, and we're gonna turn immediately right and stay on the ACA route and head to our campsite. Cows are still around. Lots of cows in this part of Kentucky. And another barn. Being greeted by a dog this morning. He looks pretty friendly though. Hey buddy! A lot of farmland in this part of Kentucky. Crossing I-65 in Kentucky. First one of the trip. Our first stop of the day, Cheesy's Cafe. We're hoping they have breakfast in here. So we came into Cheesy's Cafe for breakfast, and what do we have? But it is Memorial Day weekend, and we have all sorts of memorials to the veterans who served.
So I walked into the restaurant and Blake just goes, "I'll bet you boys are going to Oregon. You came from Virginia."
And that's exactly what we're doing.
Yes.
So I've met three locals here. What city are we in?
We are in Sonora, Kentucky.
We're in Sonora, Kentucky, and I'm going to introduce you to these three guys.
I'm Kevin Fulkerson from Grayson County.
Ted Stevenson, Grayson County.
Scott Cooper, Oldham County.
And these guys are just out on a day trip on their road bikes, and they do this often, and they were nice enough to sit and chat with me for 15 or 20 minutes, and they're going to take off, and they even subscribe to the YouTube channel. What do you think about that? Woohoo! Back on the road again after breakfast, and what do I find? This neat round stone house. Pretty incredible. And here is today's barn embroidery pattern. Very nice, don't you think? A view of my cockpit. Phone, e-work, catch battery, miscellaneous snacks, my thermometer, my trip computer, my GoPro holder, of course my shifters, on both sides, and my brakes. Cruising down a little hill. The hills are getting smaller and smaller, and the ride is getting better and better. It's absolutely beautiful out here. The church of the day, St. Ignatius Church, established 1842. So I would figure while I'm riding along this Kentucky back road, I'll give you a rundown of leg conditioning before, during, and now on this trip. From January 1st to May 7th, when we left, I actually had ridden about 200 miles on my bicycle. So needless to say, I was in no shape to take a bicycle across the country. So I have to tell you, the first 10 days were brutal. It rained, it was cold, it was nasty, I wasn't in shape, my legs were always sore. I don't remember what day it was for sure, but one day I was pedaling up this hill, everybody was way ahead of me. I was thinking in the back of my mind, I am not gonna be able to do this. It was just brutally tough, and I'm thinking there's no way in hell. I get to the top of the hill, and Kevin is there. He told me to take a rest, get a drink of water, and I did that, and he coaxed me on for the final 3 miles. Got a shower, got a good night's sleep. I was good to go the next day. But I do have to say, it took me 20 days. On day 20, I finally felt like I got my legs. So for the last 3 days, day 20, 21, and today, day 22, I feel good. I feel like I am gonna make it. So I am excited about that. I will never ride as fast or as powerful as Dave and Mark. They are just fantastic riders, but I'll be able to make the trip. So there you have it. If you plan on doing this route, don't be afraid to try, and know that it's going to take 2, maybe even 3 weeks to get your legs, because it took me 20 days. True story. I actually caught them in the act of cutting a hayfield. Don't get to see this very often. I don't anyway. This one's a big guy. He's too big for one hand. Go on. Oh, he's heavy. Oh, he's peeing. He was a big one. He peed all over the place, but I was ready for it. I'm glad I'm not carrying that tent on my bike. Rough River Lake. This is a very popular recreation area because I've seen a ton of boats and jet skis and campers and everything else. And it looks like a pretty busy place. This must be the Rough River Dam. Made it to the park. There's actually a small airfield here. You can see a plane way out there in the distance. They don't allow commercial camping here anymore, like with trailers and motorhomes, but they do allow bicycle campers. That's how we could find a spot. We tried several others for tonight, but they were all booked. So luckily we found this one. So here we are. Home sweet home for the night, right here. So this is a room in the airport, I guess it would be welcome center, that they are not using, and they said we can sleep in here overnight if we want. $10 a night. What do you think, Dave?
I think it's an awesome deal. And I think we're going to set up our tents tonight. That's going to be good.
That'll save us all about a half hour. So the one airplane that was here at the airport, by golly, we get to watch it take off. And away he goes.